Hi, Steezy here with my very first gun review. Today I'll be talking about the Q Sugar Weasel, uniquely named the Sugar Weasel, or otherwise called by the manufacturer the poor man's honey badger. And this is not that gun. However, it does retain the features that I like, and most people will probably agree. The fast twist barrel, the 1 in 5 twist, as well as the adjustable gas block system here, which is great when you are running suppressed. It does give you that option to change the amount of gas it's receiving, how much is necessary, how much isn't necessary, just depends on your load and what you're doing. It is nice to have that option. So I initially purchased this as a pistol. It does come with a Q branded SBA3 stock from SB Tactical, and I've since SBR'd it and I threw a Magpul stock on here. I believe this is the SLK, don't quote me on that. Just to make it a little smaller, which I thought was cool. The gun is already pretty small, but I threw a Law Tactical photo on here, which I do like. Even more compact, which is pretty cool. Went with an EOTech EXPS3, which I believe is their, as the time of making this, is their most current version. Night vision compatible. I do not have night vision, but it is a goal for the future. So hopefully that will be a reality sooner than later. So something else we must talk about is the Q Cherry Bomb. The Q Cherry Bomb is ported 360 degrees all around the muzzle device in order to help with having to time a suppressor or the lack of having to do that. It also does feature a taper, so you're not really worried about carbon lockup or anything that really requires you, keeps your threads nice and clean. You have an easy time mounting whatever muzzle device you would like. With that said, I'd first like to talk about the Q Whistle Tip. Q Whistle Tip threads right on very easily because my threads are clean. That taper system does work. It does act as a thread protector, as I said, as well as a blast mitigation device. It does help sort of throw the sound downrange, which your neighbors at the range are gonna appreciate. No one wants to hear a 7-inch 300 blackout with supers right next to them, and without the Q Whistle Tip, it does throw that sound right next to you, right next to everybody shooting with, and you won't have as many friends. Unless people like the loudness. Some people like to shoot the loudest gun possible. That is not me, and if I am shooting without a suppressor, I would like to throw it away from me. I'm not really interested in that. Whatever's downrange can have that sound. I'm not really there for it. So other than this offering from Q, they do make their own line of suppressors, and I did go with one of them. If you cannot tell by my shirt, I went with the Q Trash Panda. I've got it here. Now, I think YouTube is not a big fan of knowing how suppressors get on firearms, so I'm gonna step off screen briefly and I'm going to make them kiss. Okay, and we're back with a longer firearm, probably a quieter firearm. Don't know how that happened. We'll never know, it's a mystery. Anyhow, it is a very lightweight can. I will talk a little bit more about it maybe in another video. It is the Trash Panda, as I said. It's super lightweight, very effective at making 300 blackout subsonics. Very hearing safe, very pleasant to shoot. Now, if I had to buy something like this today, I probably wouldn't buy this again. And while I do like it, I will probably always have it. I love this rifle a lot. Since buying this, a lot of new offerings have come out from other companies that are pretty good. Are they just as good? I don't know. I only have the one, but in terms of value, I think now that the price has kind of gone up on these, you may be able to stretch your dollars a little bit better, going with maybe another company or maybe a build if you have that skill. Not everybody should be putting together rifles. It doesn't end up just as good. There's a lot of coke ferrets, dirt weasels, and whatever you got out there. Certainly you should look into really good known products that are companies that produce quality. That's it for this video.